everyone, this is Miroslav Penchev from Varna, Bulgaria, and this is vlog number 2, following the stories from the second half of 2024, where some interesting events happened behind the scenes, which are fun facts in some of my videos that you've already seen here on YouTube. So let's jump into some stories and do a quick recap from the first vlog. So in the very first vlog I told you about dancing, how it contributed to my music, and how, you know, those two worlds are, should I say, that come together in a very special and magical way in my personal life. Music, the guitar, is the thing I do best with the least amount of effort, but since 2014 this whole music journey was a little bit suppressed because I had some changes in my life. I came here in Varna around September 2014, and the constant in the pool of variables was actually salsa dancing, and that's a fun milestone that happened in December last year. I took part in the salsa choreography, and how should I say, wrapped up a decade of Latin dancing, where of course I had some pauses, but you know the story about how dance school Malambo came into my world. Last year I did a bachata choreography in July, then a salsa choreography in December, and that pretty much was like my love note to dancing. I had even a short phase with hip-hop, as I said to you last time. I took part in 2 choreographies here in Varna, but the more interesting thing was when I found out about Steffanina on the internet, a choreographer from Los Angeles who has his own dance community called DNCR, and I started covering his choreographies because he had free online dance tutorials. That was a great learning experience for me, which of course contributes to my music journey, and this is while music was suppressed in my case. So that short phase around 2018-2019 with Steffanina choreographies was integral to what follows with music, and that's what I want to talk to you about, and then tell you some stories from 2024. So I learned around 33-34 Steffanina choreographies. I told you last time that I went to Belgium. It didn't quite clarify, but I wanted you to hear his message after both master classes, what he talks about, how he inspires, what he encourages. And this thing about community really inspired me and opened my eyes.
I just want to say thank you to everyone for coming tonight, for spending time, and for not only coming and taking class with me, but just for supporting each other and creating a good, like, healthy environment. This is what, for me, dancing is all about: community. It's about being with either your friends or making new friends through dance. You might not speak English. My French sucks, but we still understand each other. We can still communicate. We can still have a great time and push each other and grow together.
So I want to take a moment to share a little bit about Steffanina's community, how we've found one another's videos on social media because we were tagging Steffanina's profiles, and we wrote comments to one another, of course, liked each other's posts, and gave each other feedback, and became friends who messaged each other on private messages, and finding like-minded people, and also through that experience discovering like-minded people around me, opened my mind how I can apply this approach to music. Anyway, I want to talk about some events that took place in 2024. First, from when I was in that band where I met Krasi, the drummer, I also met another drummer called Plamen Diyan from another band called SoulFever, and we had a shared event. We were first, and then SoulFever were after us. So I started to communicate a lot with Plamen because we shared the same perspective and love for rock and roll music. We both like to go to that Spirit of Rock club. And interestingly, there's the bass player Diyan who also likes to go to the Spirit of Rock club. But I actually met Diyan when I went to another rock club randomly by myself. There was a very nice event and I couldn't find with whom to go, so I went by myself, and we just started to communicate, and we found so many things in common. He also told me about a studio project with original Bulgarian music that he's currently doing, a band called БАРД. And when I heard his band, I was really impressed with what they do. And yeah, we bonded with him. So on my very first concert in January, you already see them in the audience supporting me with some percussion and singing along. And little by little, we started playing together, and they started helping me out with arrangements on my original music. So from Diankov and his band БАРД, I found out about a concert in a national Bulgarian radio, rock radio called Z-Rock, and I decided to take part in that contest by uploading my song Foolhardy, which I actually did here on this pier last year in June, and I just took the audio from that video, because unlike the other videos, that was the first time I actually used a handy recorder, the Zoom H6, and I also used from my shotgun microphone the audio where I sing. So I decided it's a decent quality audio. Yeah, sure, it's a live video. I don't have studio recordings yet or demos from home, but I don't know, it's 3 a.m. in the morning. I said, screw it, I'm just gonna upload the audio, and whatever happens, happens. And I wake up on the next day, at the afternoon, and I open up social media, and Dance School Malambo have shared me on their pages, all of their pages, including personal profiles, like, support our boy Miro, he's a great talented musician, something like that. And they voted for me each and every day. I voted for my buddy Tito. He also voted for me. So we were supporting one another. That also was something that bonded us. And I was second, and the first three should have been aired on the radio. But at least, you know, three of my people won a t-shirt and a backpack. One was my mom, but this t-shirt didn't fit her, so I happened to won a t-shirt, which you see me wearing at the moment, and a woman from our dance school and a friend of mine won from supporting me. But I decided that since Dance School Malambo have done so much for me, raised my value, and you see unique moments created in that dance studio, which, you know, how should I say, are priceless. You know, a dance school that has nothing to do with rock music supports me and shares me on all of their profiles. They helped make me #2 and create some hype around me. I was like, I gotta do something for them, and I decided to buy them the percussive instruments for bachata dancing. Those bongos and guira could be seen in one of my videos with, again, the double neck guitar, which is another fun fact because I started off with the double neck, my performances in Dance School Malambo, and Krasi from the band where I was in was dancing in the very first video. Now in this video where we used the bongos and guira, he was on the bongos, the guira was in the audience, and I had my friend Plamen Boshkov on his own cajon. So that was another unique moment. And Martina and Maria from Dance School Malambo, the choreographers and owners, they were like, Miro, what are we gonna do with these bongos and guira? And I was like, look, you helped me get more value to my name. You helped me to get recognized by musicians who take an interest in my music. You show support, and it's really special for me on a very personal level, which you already know, but still the story wasn't yet told. So it's very special for me to have this dance community in general to support me. It's huge. So I just wanted them to have something from me that's a little bit more practical, and I told them, look, I entered the dance school with bachata. Now he helped me with music and everything. I want you to hold these percussive instruments in your hands, to hold bachata in your hands. So do whatever you want with them. I don't care. After that October performance, I decided to buy bongos of my own because I just love bongo arrangements on my music, and it's special. You already seen that in the rock club, which is another special moment because we recreated what we did in the dance school. Also, I forgot to mention that from those performances in Malambo, I got the idea for other percussive instruments like maracas. I found finger cymbals in a music store, and I bought finger cymbals, which also add a nice arrangement to when I do a live performance. I also bought a shaker. I also bought the triangle for my song Pythagorean, and it's special. You see so many different percussive instruments now in my music, and there's constant progress and growth. I just love it. I want to tell you a real quick bonus story. I went to a music store in another Bulgarian town called Ruse, and the guy in it recognized me when I entered the store. He was like, "I know you." Turns out that we have one another on social media because I support his band. He recognized me first, and he was like, "Bro, I want to give you this pen. It says Fender on it." And we both are fans of Stratocasters and Stratocaster shaped guitars. In my case, that's how I started off. So I play guitars that are Strat shaped, but more metal, and something called a Super Strat. So I used this pen to write my set list for my debut concert, and you see my clipboard with this pen in the videos from the Rock Club, both from January and April, and that's another fun fact. So thank you so much, bro, for this pen. One more thing before I go, I did some updates on my website, miroslavpenchev.com. Now we have a page called events where you can follow along when and where I have a concert. But for now, I was Miroslav Penchev. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you very, very soon.